Hello everyone, it's SystemCollapse, and this is Enigmatica to Skyblock. Hope everyone's having a fantastic day, and I'm having a pretty amazing one myself. We're gonna back to this pretty cool pack here. You gotta see that I did a lot of kind of building here. Did a lot. We actually have a very large building now. So we got this floor here, then we get another floor, then we have another floor, then another floor, all the same, all the way up until the top. Can't really see what I did from here though. I did make these holes though, so we can use our solars kind of down in the kind of bottom floor there. This entire building, we'll take a better look at it in a second, is pretty much going to be used to house our entire AE2 system, which we're probably going to work on next episode, actually. Today, we're going to set up all the infrastructure. So all the machine blocks that we need kind of to push forward, right? All our processing machines. We're going to get to that today. We got quite a few to get to. The solars here. The weird thing with them, they're a little odd. They're these giant solars. The only block that the sky actually needs to see is that little white part. Then you get your little sun. It'll produce power. You don't have to worry about it at that point. And that is pretty cool. Did I configure this? I had a power issue earlier. The power wasn't going to the machines. I forgot to set them to extract only, right? There we go. That's good. Anyway, let's head over to the mob farm because we can actually get on top of it really easy and be able to see the actual base that I built here. Let's go up here, go up here. Outside of this, I mean, this took me about 5, maybe 6 hours, so quite a long time. It's not finished yet, so it is massive. I mean, it's not massive. It is good size. I spent a lot of time trying to just figure out the bottom of it, really, though, and it took me a while. You can't really see it from here. It's going to look better. You're going to be able to see it better anyway when I build the platforms. They're going to we're going to have walkways and that go to kind of our automation or other stuff. From a distance, you can actually see it. I went to the spectator view at one point, took a screenshot of it for my Discord, and it looks a lot better from a distance. But yeah, it looks good. I'm happy with it. It's a cool shape, and I'll probably end up changing the block. So right now it's just wood and stone, because that's what I have easy access to, man. So that's what I'm using. But anyway, we'll go away from that right now. Kind of actually work on some progression. Kind of hammer some stuff out here. Let's go back in. Like I said, we're going to focus on kind of just processing machines, getting them all set up and get them crafted, all that jazz. The first ones I'm going to work on here are actually going to be mechanism. I want to get over to here to the Energized Smelter. So we're going to get the Enrichment Chamber, which is useful. The Crusher, these are all useful machines. So we're going to grab them all. I think we got an upgrade last episode. Oh, I already have it, the basic tier installer. Because I'm going to use that to upgrade one of them to a factory, which is pretty sweet. Let's go to Enrich. This machine is very useful, by the way, the Enrichment Chamber. Very good machine. So we'll kind of grab that, kind of show you it really quick. Go in here, go into enrichment. It can be used for ore doubling. It can be used for making sand of the gravel. It can be used for, yeah, processing glowstone, this stuff. It can turn dirty iron. I don't even know what that's from. Oh, that's from the ore tripling setup, I think. One of the main things it's used for is these compressed plates. So compressed diamond, compressed redstone, compressed coal. There may be a few more. But basically, you can use those in the metallurgical fuser. If I put a diamond in the metallurgical fuser, it would give it a value of 10. So it could be basically used for 1 craft. If I use a compressed version, which still only takes the 1 diamond, it could be used for 8 crafts. So it makes that kind of infusing material go a lot further, which is really cool. And if you go through here, you'll probably see a bunch of good recipes like lapis ore into that, which I'm sure we'll be able to do at some point. And just different processing, right? Even like flint from gunpowder. Look at that. There's 50 pages of recipes, and you will find a lot of useful ones through your kind of travels trying to process things. So very useful machine. Next machine is going to be the Crusher here. I should probably look at the right table. Sweet. Let's go to you. Crusher is basically, well, a crushing machine. It'll just grind things down, and it's a good go-to one. It can be sped up. It can be made very fast. A little bit of a power hog, but it's well worth it. We have so many crushing machines in here, I really don't know which one we'll end up using. Energized, in the long run, I mean. Sometimes some of the crushing machines, they're the only one that can do it too, right? The Energized Smelter is a really good machine that I don't usually use, and I want to use it in this pack because a lot of time I don't bother with the mechanism kind of processing, because by the time I get mechanism, I'm already at a point where I have a whole bunch already processing set up, and I don't want to switch. But this Energized Smelter, or any of these machines here, if I grab one of these basic tier installers, so it has 4 redstone blocks, some advanced circuits, which is just the basic circuit in that, into some steel, use that on the Energized Smelter. Now, instead of having just 1 slot where it can smelt, it has 3. And we can actually take that. I can't remember if it gets up to 6 or 7, but with the top tier installer, you can get this thing really high. With a lot of slots, it takes a lot of power. You can throw upgrades in here, so there's speed, energy, and sound upgrades to make it so these machines aren't so loud. It's funny that you have to make an upgrade to make them quiet. Or you can go into the config, which is something I actually forgot to do. Let's go to, because I don't think I should have to pay to make a machine quiet. Mechanism sounds are really bad. They're actually very loud machines. Let's go to config here, general settings. I'm trying to remember here. Where's it at? Maybe machine settings? It's in here somewhere. There's maybe I'll do it later. There's a setting in here to make it not so loud. Ambient lighting, player sounds, machine sounds. There. You have to restart the pack, I think, to make that one work. But when it comes to the time, whenever we start the pack, these machines won't make their definitely mind-numbing sounds that they normally do. Anyway, let's grab a piece of redstone and probably a piece of coal. Or grab 2 more quests here. Let's go ahead and grab the Enrichment Chamber. And let's actually get these wired up to power, because that may be useful. Let's do that and that. There we go. That's actually going. Sweet. That's just going to give us one of those platey things. What are they called? Does compressed coal? Yeah, compressed carbon. I'm going to do one of these as well. I'm going to take that. I'm going to throw this straight into the metallurgic infuser. You can see there, instead of the normal 10 we would have got, we got 80, like I said. But we have a way of making steel with mechanism, and I want to use it in the pack because I never use this method, and it's actually quite good because it kind of bypasses the whole immersive kind of coal coke setup. So coal coke is one of those things you have to always make. It always takes forever. The only way to really do it fast is to make like 4 coke ovens. I usually just do it over a long period of time. Just keep going with back to the thing. There is the upgraded version in this pack, so you can do the multi-block for the coke oven. But I'd rather just do it with machines, because realistically, with 2 metallurgic infusers and a enrichment chamber and some smelting method, you could fully automate this. It'd be very easy. Because right now we're getting this. This is the enriched iron. This is kind of the first step. And then you pull that out. There we go. Make sure it kind of registers for the quest, because otherwise I'll be doing this again. Let's go over here. Wrong one. Right here. Let's see here. I did see that. If we throw it through again, though, we'll get steel blend. Once you have the steel blend, you can just smelt it. You already have steel. Usually with immersive, that's minutes upon minutes upon minutes, right? This is pretty fast. So I think this is probably a good method. That may be a quest right there. And probably the way I'll probably make my steel moving forward, which is pretty awesome. And that's pretty much all I want from mechanism right now. But we have a bunch of quests there. So let's see if we got anything good. Oh, I made redstone, didn't I? Yes, I did. Let's grab that quest too. A lot of these other little quests, you'll probably just see me grab at some point. These ones, because they're all easy. Same as that one. Anyway, there we go. And let's actually grab all the quests now. Get our fancy loot chests, because, well, they are a nice thing to have. Probably just going to get a bunch of food, the way they've been going. It's kind of funny, actually, that the nutrition mod is in this pack, with how easy it is to raise your nutrition, because they give you so much ridiculous, just insanely good food. It makes the nutrition not hard at all, which a lot of people are just like, I don't want to bother with nutrition. But the rewards, you really don't have to bother with it. You basically just get free stats, which is kind of funny. Redstone glass. I can't remember if that glass is special in any way. Use? Don't think it is. I think it's just different looking glass. I was wondering if it gave a redstone signal or something. I may have to test that. Because the rest of the glass from extra utilities is kind of special. Pulled pork sandwiches, because we need some more food. Let's see here. We got basic wires energy crystals. Huh. That's actually pretty good. That is amazing, actually. Demonically large drum. This thing can hold... It's a ridiculous amount of liquid. I think I have to put liquid into it to see. But I think it might be like 200,000 buckets, or is it 2 billion? I think it's 2 billion millibuckets. We'll actually look at that later on. Oh my goodness. Oh, now we're getting the good stuff. Reconstructor. That is amazing. So the Reconstructor is going to make us be able to do a lot of stuff. There's custom recipes in here to make the coils from thermal. That is using for empowering, I believe, in this pack. But we can make our ether quartz. We could do that. I don't know what that book is. But we can make prismarine. Oh my goodness, this is so good. Soul sand. We can make that. We can make leather instantly. So I went to the trouble of making the manufactory so we'd have a way to make leather. I can just make it now. We can get into lasers. Oh my goodness, this is a really good reward. And of course, all the basic Reconstructor recipes as well. So yeah, that is awesome. Let's actually get that one set up right away. I will be utilizing that a lot. We'll need a plate pressure. Grab one of those, I suppose. I don't even know why I'm doing it that way. Bad habit. Next episode, like I said, we're gonna, what am I doing? Start working on AE2. I don't know if we'll get it in next episode. I think we will, actually. I don't think it's as hard as I thought it might be originally. Let's go to redstone torch. We'll need one of them real quick. Sweet. These things by default, they have 2 different settings. So yeah, right now it's on deactivation, which basically means if I give it power now, it's just going to keep firing. If I put it on pulse, it needs to get a signal. That's why I have the plate there, and I can kind of use that to activate it, which is pretty cool. That should be getting power. That's cool. And just make sure it's working here. Let's go ahead and grab PCU just to make some prismarine for fun. Zap it, and there you go. Awesome. That was amazing. Amazing. I'm actually curious. How bad was that? Reconstructor. Red laser. Actually pretty easy. Only thing we needed was the thermionic fabricator, which we're going to be doing soon anyway. So not that big a step in progression. Good. Okay. That's the only thing I'm worried. I want good things with the loot chest, but I don't want to break progression either. I won't use that. Anyway. So the next group of machines we're going to get to is probably going to be IC2 is what I think it's going to be. So let me clear up my inventory. And okay, our inventory is all cleared up. I had to go ahead and craft some of these iron large plates, which you can just, go ahead and make the cast, get that done, and now you're good to go in that respect. What we're going to do is make the casing first. So the basic machine casing, let's grab that. This could be unlocking the gate for us, so let's go ahead and do it. Just need that. We'll be able to do this recipe very soon in a couple minutes. Make it so we can make these casings a lot easier because we'll be able to do either dense iron and dense tin, although I think it takes 9. So it is slightly more expensive because I believe these take 8, right? 8 ingots? Yeah. More expensive, but easier, I think. Anyway, really comes down to personal preference. I try to avoid tickers whenever I can. I must well make 2 recipes because I made enough. And there we go. We have our IC2 kind of unlocked there. I'm going to grab the overclockers because that would be just smart. And head over here. So we're going to go ahead and grab the unlocked quest, I guess. This could unlock the quest line for us. Maybe, if it actually unlocks. There we go. Maybe. There we go. Awesome. So we have our quest, and we got ourselves some angel blocks. If you've never used angel blocks before, you just put them floating in the air and use them as platforms. Let's take some obsidian, gold, and some feathers. Pretty sweet. There we go. Let's grab that. Down. Let's throw them in a chest somewhere. Let's keep the overclockers on us. They may be useful. The first thing we're going to make here is probably going to be a bat box. Yeah, we're going to have to do the bat box for sure. That's going to give us, we already have the cables, some loot chests. Then we're going to do a bunch of machines. We may actually have that one. Yeah, we do. I don't know why these IC2 ones are not updating. It's a little weird. But anyway, there we go. Greenhouse glass. I think we already got a batch of that early on. But anyway, let's go ahead and get this started. So the first thing I want to get, I said, was a bat box. So let's look at the bat box. Bat box. I'll explain the power system here in a second after we get this crafted. RE batteries, tin, that. Actually, we might have everything we need there. How many of these do I want to make, actually? Tin plate. Or not tin plate. Tin casings. Let's do that. Here we go. Let's grab a bunch of those. IC2U. What did I just say? IC2 uses a ton of these tin plates, so just get used to making them. Although we'll have a machine that'll make those for us as well. The metal form is going to handle that for us. I'm going to make 3 bat boxes, and it's going to help us kind of work with IC2 power a little more efficiently, because it's a little strange how it works. I'll kind of explain it to the best of my ability, because it is really strange. But I'm going to set 3 sides of this to output. Then I'm going to grab these bat boxes, and I'm going to grab, I guess I want it to go certain ways. So I want that one to go that way. And I probably want that one to go that way, and that one to go that way. Now, that looks probably a little odd to you. So these should be getting power. They are. They're taking in the RF. They're converting it over to EU. And it converts to EU anyway, but we still need the IC2 cabling. The weird thing about IC2 power, when it sends power, it sends it out in packets. Those packets basically mean it's going to send out a packet the size of 32 EU to the machine. But the way it works, so most power systems, if you have 10 machines hooked up, it'll either do one thing. So it'll set it priority in the chain, so the first machine first, or it's going to set it to, whatchamacallit, just distribute it evenly between all of the machines, kind of in the kind of line, right? IC2 power is a little different. It kind of sends out 32 packet of energy to one machine. You know what I mean? So you need more connections to be able to send out more packets, and it's just odd. It's really odd how it works, and you're better off with more of these bat boxes, which are basically just transformers. And if you go here, there's actually higher level ones. So transformers. So you see here, you get a whole bunch of them, right? So this one takes 32, puts it up to 128 EU. This one can take up to 128, put it to 512, etc., so on and so forth. Goes higher and higher and higher. Every machine has a tier, which means it can only accept the max amount of power until you make some of these transformer upgrades, put them in the machines. So a tier 1 machine can only take 32 EU a tick. If it gets more than 32 EU a tick, it's going to explode. But we want to have more power going through our lines than just the 32 EU a tick, because we're producing more. And the weird thing about their cabling is they can send an infinite amount of those 32 EU packets in a single cable. Well, I don't know if it's infinite. People have used the word infinite. There probably is, a limit. It's probably, I have no idea. I'm not even going to guess. I just know the more kind of lines of energy that you have coming into it, the more efficiently all your machines are going to run, where you're running more than one at a time. I don't know if that makes any sense. Hopefully it does. But anyway, we're going to do that. I need my cabling. Do I have that in here? Where is my tin cabling? I had a whole bunch of that. Well, I didn't have a whole bunch. I mean, I had like 10 or so. Let's see if we can find it here. It doesn't look like I have any. Let's go. I probably just lost it. Grab some of that. We'll have a rubber solution in a couple of minutes anyway, so I'm not really concerned. Let's do, I guess you. Oh, that's not right at all. Just that and that. Sweet. Pull that out. Make some of those. Sweet. And we got 13. Okay, so we're just going to wire this up. Like I said, we're just trying to get as many packets as we can. I don't know how I'm going to do this, though. I might have to bring this line of machines out. One more. Kind of out. That's fine. One machine will get one packet. Kind of give it to it. No, oh, no, let's do this. Let's do it this way. It's going to be a little mess. There we go. Then I can put the machines kind of just below. Okay, so we have 3 packets of 32 EU. Basically what we have. So we can run 3 machines simultaneously with no interruptions. So that is what I'm going for. We're going to make a bunch of machines here, though. Let's go ahead and go to this. Let's grab that. There we go. Sweet. And there's the quest line for all the different, what are they called? CES views. Batteries, basically. These are all different batteries. So instead of the transformers that convert the power, these are just different levels of batteries, right? That output, again, certain set amount of EU. Anyway, let's go into here. Let's grab a generator, because it wants a Macerator, I think, and a generator. Let's grab them. Macerator is easy. Let's get a generator, because I can't remember what this one takes. It may take some of those copper coily thingies. That'll be the official term. No, this takes another RE battery. There we go. Let's grab you. I thought we made one of these. I may have not have taken it out of my inventory when we made it, because we needed to craft something. Anyway, there's 2. We should have that as well. This is actually going to give it to me. I don't know why these aren't updating. I'm just going to keep making machines here for a second. Let's go ahead and make the extractor. There we go. We'll need that for sure. We'll need 4 of these tree taps. This one's going to make it so we can get rubber really easy. We can just get it from the rubber wood as opposed to having to use the tree tap on the trees, which is going to make our life easier. We need a compressor for sure. So let's go ahead and grab that. Sweet. That handles that one. What is the next in line there? Electric furnace. That's just another way of smelting things. I'll kind of show all these machines really quickly. I just really want to get them all crafted up here relatively at a good pace. Let's go there. Yeah, iron furnace. Why did I just make 2 iron furnaces? Oh well. They're used for crafting all the time. What did I just do wrong? Oh no. Did I make iron furnaces? I'm going to have to make a furnace. Total dirt. Okay, let's go ahead and grab... We need dirt. No, we need that and one of those, right? Let's go. Actually, more dirt. I usually batch craft the furnaces because they're a pain in the buttocks. Anyway, electric furnace. Oh, I do have. I'm a total dirt. Ignore me. Anyway, there's our quest there. Sweet. Let's go and grab the metal former. Metal former is going to make it so we can make our cabling really easy and the casing. So I won't have to use the wire cutters or the hammer and all that jazz anymore, which is kind of what I'm going for. Need that. What else is it here that we need? Anything? Nothing, I don't think. Let's go over here. And, oh, we need cables, right? Let's grab that. I did make a stack. Because these things are all over the place, these things. Might as well just convert them all, to be honest. There we go. I have them. I have them. I just need the toolboxes. The toolboxes can actually hold items, too. They actually have an inventory space. I don't know if you can put just anything in there. No, it looks like it's just preset tools. So cables and probably the tools from the mod, probably overclockers. But not really worth your trouble, to be honest. Let's head back over here. We want the fluid canning machine. That'll be definitely one we need. So let's go fluid canning. This one's going to make it so we can make our overclockers in time. And we'll also need the block cutting. That one is just a giant quality of life one. Then that should be good for right now, actually. I know it was a lot, but IC2 has a lot of good stuff. Let's go here. There we go. Got a bunch of our machines here. So let's kind of get these down. Let's go with the basic ones first. The generator, we can use that for crafting later. I just grabbed it because it was quest. Compressor. Let's throw the compressor down. There we go. This should be getting power. It is. And yeah, it should work now. It is a tier 1 machine, so again, only 32 EU. I think these all are. If you hold shift, you can kind of check that. Yeah, every one of these is a tier 1. So as long as they're getting no more than 32 EU a tick, they should not explode. If you use the copper cabling and not a bat box straight from the cube, either the cabling or the machine or both will probably explode, just so you know there. I'm going to grab 9 iron just so we can test this machine out, just to make sure it's working. Actually, I think we need 9 plates. If I put 9 iron in there, it's just going to make a block for me, which isn't what I really want. There we go. Throw that in there. And that's going to make us our dense iron plates now. So anytime I want to make these basic machine casings, we can get that going. It has other recipes too, and we'll kind of cover those as we need them. Metal former was another, I was going to say annoying one, but it's an important one. So what the metal former can do, it actually has 3 settings here. So it has rolling, it has cutting, and it has extruding. So if I do extruding, and sorry, throw it right there, it's actually going to give us wires, and if you use an ingot instead of a plate, it actually gives you 3. So it's kind of the best way to do it. So I'm going to do that. You'll see, bam, we've got 3 copper wires. So I can batch craft those now. I could also do, I think extruding on this. No, you'd have to do cutting on this, I think, and that would make wires as well, which we don't really need, but it only makes 2 if you do a plate. So it's kind of counterproductive. You can also make your casings in here. So if I take my, iron plate, throw it in there, you will see, boom, it's going to give us those casings that we so love and so need all the time with IC2. If you put an ingot in here, it also just make a regular plate, so you can do your plates in here as well. So very useful machine, but I don't think it works on all materials. So it's one of those machines that's really only set up to work with itself, with its own mod, right? So unless the recipes have been added. What is another one we need? Let's do the block cutting, because this is going to be one I use probably the most out of all of them, to be honest. Let's grab 9 iron. Let's make a block of iron. Let's do that real quick. Sweet. This thing is a giant quality of life. Oh, I forgot we need the cutting blade. Let's grab... Is it not? It's 8 diamonds, right? 8 diamonds. No, I think it's a steel, actually. Right? Let's do this. Let's do you. Bam. I learned to love this machine in IC and AJ Engineering. It's just a great machine. Take that, throw a blade in there, throw in a block of iron, and what it does, it takes a block and actually makes 9 plates at once. So it just makes your life so much easier, especially when we get this thing kind of set up with speed. The power upgrades and the overclockers, it is just going to make it so it goes so utterly fast. I can make it go a little faster with that overclocker. And yeah, just bam, man. It's just going to hammer them out. 9 plates, just like that. Awesome. So that is a good one. Macerator is basically another grinding machine. So if we go to Macerator, there's going to be some recipes that it can only do, though. So we're going to definitely need that. Some of the IC2 ones, I think, are IC2 specific recipes. So yeah, we'll definitely need that. It is there, ready to go when we need it. Probably won't use it right now, because like I said, it's just a grinding machine. Actually, we may use that right now. Let's go ahead and grab a stack of lapis, because we'll need that to kind of test out the fluid canning machine. Let's set up the extractor. Where's that at? Extractor, right there. Let's throw you down. Let's give you some power. Bam. And let's go ahead and grab our rubber wood right there. So the rubber wood, now that we have it, and the extractor, we can get the rubber directly from the wood without having to tap trees anymore. So you can just grow the trees, cut them down, And you can either put the saplings, which I don't usually do saplings, because usually you don't get a ton of saplings. They're a little cheap on their saplings. But the wood, just go ahead and you get rubber, whatever you need it. It has a couple other little recipes, but this is 95% of what it does. Let's see here. Electric furnace is just a furnace, but another option for smelting. I don't know if it has any recipes or just for itself, or if it's just a furnace. Although, given a lot of speed, it can go very fast. It could be a very fast furnace. We can also collect the experience from this too. So it does store the experience, and you can just hit the collect button, which is pretty cool as well. Generator, we don't need it all, because we're not going to use the IC2 power at this point. And we have the fluid canning. Let's go ahead and set that one up. And you. We need a liquid for this, so let's grab you. I need to make some fluid conduit. Let's do that. I want the pressurized ones, just because they're better. Let's go to the ally furnace there. Let's pull you out. Sweet. I think we need 3 of these. We need to make fused quartz. We can do that in this puppy. Let's split that out. There we go. Sweet. There we go. Grab that. Did I actually get it? I did. Sometimes I go too fast. Go to Conduit. And make the pressurized one. We just need our binder, which is in one of these. I have no idea. Wait a second. Binder. If I was a binder, is my binder in here? Yeah, it is. I'm with old dirt. Okay, let's make our pressurized fluid conduit. Awesome. And I'm loving having conduit. Like, they've changed a bit, so I'm gonna have to actually figure out exactly what's changed. But just the idea of being able to put 3 different conduits in the same space, so I can put a fluid, a power, and an item conduit all in the same space. I can even throw in a redstone. I think it'll all work, right? So I'm very pumped for that. We just want that on extract. That we will just want on insert, always active. That should get liquid, and that's exactly what we want. So I've been grinding down lapis. The whole point of that was so I could switch that over to, what is it? Which setting is it? Oh, it was the fluid enrich. If I take that now and throw that in here, it's actually going to start converting it over to coolant. So that coolant is going to be used to make the overclockers to make these machines faster later on. So I mean, I could do this. I could make that a little faster right now. And I thought it took more lapis than that. Wait, what? I'm confused. Why isn't it still going? I'm actually really confused. Oh, it ghosted the blocks. That was weird. It had the abnormal number. I think it takes 8 per. So this takes, yeah, 8 lapis, ground down lapis dust to make 1 bucket of IC2 coolant. And we go to coolant here. To do this, I saw the recipe was changed to make the overclockers. We're not going to get to it right now, but I thought I'd change it. Show it. It's actually to have to be done in the carpenter at this point with a circuit, some copper cable. You get 2 overclockers for every 3 bucks of coolant. So they are a little expensive in this pack, but definitely worth it, especially if you like the IC2. Some people are just more comfortable with their machines. I find it's usually the older school guys. I just learned to love it from 82 because so many of the machines are fast. Oscalos block? What is this? What is this going to be used for? What are these going to be used for? I have no idea. Oh, it's going to be used for that. Okay. Well, that looks like an interesting thing. Let's throw that in there. And, let's grab all our quests here because we actually got a massive amount of them. And probably move on to something else. We might have to do a tiny bit of little forestry here. We do need the thermionic fabricator. And maybe the metal press, depending on time. Because we definitely need that. I think the metal press has been tweaked in this pack. And I think it's quite quick. If what people are telling me is correct. Let's do that. Let's see what we got here. We got some sponge. Which I don't know if we need. We got some frame blocks from Block Crafty. These things I'm a little iffy about. I'm not going to use them in this playthrough. Because my Continuum pack right now is getting super laggy. I think it might be because of those. I may have to go and change that before I'm able to record again. Because I used a massive amount of them. And pig iron. May have to change that because I think that might be the issue. Because it seemed to happen right after I did that. Like right now, if I even leave the area of my base, it sort of crashes. Which is kind of miserable. Lapis. Just free lapis. Nothing really good. Target. What is a target, man? I've never used target before. Target? What? What's this for? Does it say? I have no idea. I'm going to have to look that one up. Target. It definitely is a target. I have no idea. We'll test that out. Maybe it shows the damage if you hit it or something? What? There's no way. I mean, we can't use this right now, right? That is insane. Did it really just give me neutron collectors? I'm not sure how I feel about that. No. No, no, no. Let's go. What is the stuff that produces? Yeah, piles of neutrons, right? So we get free piles of neutrons every time that just kind of goes up. I'm going to have to look at that, because that may get thrown to the void, because that may be progression breaking. We'll think about that. I'm going to have to look at what I can and can't do with that, because if I could do too much with it, I don't like it. That's like pack breaking. We'll ignore that for now, and I'm going to clear out my inventory again, and then we're going to get into the thermionic for sure. And okay, the next thing we're going to get to here is going to be forestry and the thermionic fabricator. So we're going to get that done. I'm going to make impregnated casings, which I think just takes seed oil, right? Actually, I'm pretty sure the recipe. Let's just make one of those real quick. Sweet. Let's do that. Kind of get that going. Get this unlocked here. Just takes a little bit of seed oil, I think. I don't know how much. That is a squeezer. That's going to squeeze the casing right out of it. I have no idea. Let's put it in the actual carpenter. Let's grab our pipette. Sweet and sweet, right? Let's do that. And there we go. Probably just needs that out of the way. And that's going to go. Okay. So what else do we need for the thermionic? We needed gears, and I already made those. And we'll see what else we need here. We need one of these hardened casings to do that. Looks like we have a way of doing it later with a modular machine, which is pretty cool. But we need 4 diamonds, we need water, and we need a sturdy casing. Okay, that isn't a big deal, because we have the pipette to move fluid around, which actually makes our life really easy. Because I can pull this fluid out and then just throw, I guess it would be 4 diamonds, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. Just make sure I'm seeing everything correctly. Hardened casing was... We just need 1 sturdy, and I think I already have some sturdies. I actually got 2 for quest reward at one point. And I didn't have to craft those particular ones. Oh, I guess we made several of them. I should probably stop. I'll let this one finish. It'll use all the seed oil, right? Then I don't have to void it off. Anyway, let's pull all that stuff out. Sweet. Let's grab a sturdy. There we go. Let's grab some of that. And we will need some water, which shouldn't be a big deal. Let's do you. Let's do you. And fantastic. Hopefully. Isn't that the recipe? I must have looked at something wrong here. Carpenter. Sturdy. Diamond. Oh, it wants the stuff in it. I always forget to do that with these machines. Oh, wait. Why doesn't it say that is a recipe? Hardened, sturdy casing, 4 diamonds, in a carpenter with water. Oh, probably not enough water? How much water? 5 buckets of water. That's actually quite a lot. Let's do this. Let's get 5 buckets in here. I wouldn't want to have to do these non-stop. Usually if you do a lot of stuff with carpentry, you're better off having several carpenters. And, yeah, doing it that way just makes your life way easier in the long run. I like this episode. I know it's a lot of just standing around here and crafting and stuff like that, but I'm getting all the machines we need, right? So I'm getting everything we need kind of one go so we can push forward. We just kind of, after this point, like push straight into all kinds of different stuff and hit the hard progression, because we're going to hit that point. So one of the main reasons I'm kind of rushing for AE2, because I know it's coming. I know this pack is going to scale up quite massively. I'm not sure exactly when, but it's definitely going to happen. Let's do that. Let's do that. And there we go. Just have to wait till this heats up. And then once that bar gets to the top there, it's actually going to make liquid glass out of the sand. And then it'll start crafting. This thing usually needs a lever too, because it's on always by default if it has a recipe in there. And it just burns fuel trying to keep that heat up. So it has that little heat mechanic. So when I'm not using it, it's nice to flick the lever and have it not be a pull. Let's grab a bucket. There we go. And let's go to the carpenter and see if this actually starts producing. Sweet. And yeah, we'll have this one as well. That'll handle that. Got ourselves a circuit. Awesome. Maybe detect this one, because it doesn't seem want to detect anything right now. And yeah, we're good, man. Grab this one as well, hopefully. We're just making all the progress. Awesome. So yeah, we got a thermionic now. Now that we have the thermionic, we can actually get into kind of later immersive engineering as well. The reason I haven't got into it at this point was because I didn't have this machine. I guess we just go to engineering block. Engineer. There we go. Because it was in here somewhere. This needed the... I guess we needed a couple things. We had to be able to make the plates. We needed to be... the reinforced alloys from mechanism. And there was somewhere else as well. We needed that. There was a whole bunch of stuff we needed. I thought I saw the this in here. Maybe we didn't need this yet. Maybe I'm crazy, man. We need it for something coming up very soon. We need the thermionic, so no point ignoring it. Kind of just get it, kind of have it, let it do its thing, get her done. But yeah, we have it. I feel like I'm being totally derpy right now. I think I'm being full-on derp, actually. Let's see what we got in our chest, though. We got some ginger chicken, which I'm not a fan of. Let's go over here. We got some crystal growth accelerators, which is actually going to make it so we can get into AE2 a little easier. Although these aren't very expensive. These are actually very basic, right? So the hardest part is going to be washing the Certus quartz, which we'll probably do the washing kind of plant for that. I forget what it's called, the machine. Another robot. And more sausage and bread. And okay, I think I'm going to wrap this one up here. I'm just going to let everyone know that I do have a Discord. If you want to stop and by, say hello, any of that jazz, feel free. Everyone's welcome. Just keep it classy. That's all I ask. Also, I do have a Patreon. So if you want to think about supporting me moving forward making videos, it'd be absolutely fantastic. I do currently have 3 Patreon servers that you can gain access to. There's the Enigmatica, the World Gen, Enigmatica Skies, both the expert versions. And what is the other one? Fullcraft. We have Fullcraft 3. We have that one as well. So yeah, if you're interested in that, check that out. That'd be totally amazing. But I am going to end this one here. So as always, if you guys like this video, please hit that like button. If you really liked it, hit that subscribe button. It is always appreciated. Well, you guys all have a good one. I'll see you guys next video. Later.